if you have been a Pokemon fan, you know the whole history that is code redemptions. And what a code redemption is you basically get a code from, let's say, your local game store or toy store at the time. It has a special code on it. You put it into your mystery gift, you connect it to the internet, boom, you get a special Pokemon. Usually it's a mythical, or usually it is like a special Pokemon from an event that knows a certain move. Something around those lines that just makes it very unique and very sought after and rare in a way. Last year, towards the end of the Sword and Shield era itself, they did an event that focused on giving away the Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta, but they're shinies in the form of code cards that you would get at a local GameStop, EB Games, or whatever your local game store franchise is. And the backlash that they even got from there is there were people basically taking more than like 3, 4 cards, and they would take them and basically resell them online. And it was just like, which sucked because also it's a limited time code. It didn't work after a certain point. It's very similar to what's happening now. And the issue that has gotten even worse and even worse is that today was the release of the special packs for TCG of Mega Evolution. This was supposed to be like a major pack that brings back megas into TCG, and it's supposed to be like this monumental moment for TCG fans and Pokemon fans who like playing the card game, or even like just collecting card art for people who really love like Mega Gardevoir, Mega Lucario. It was supposed to be a great moment. That great moment has been destroyed. That great moment has been soldered and has given into capitalism so hard. Now you might be wondering, but Ghastly, what do you mean? Like, it's just a Pokemon card. It's a code. Like, surely you should be able to get one. No. Because not only did they release the Pokemon cards, let me rephrase this. They released the Pokemon card pack almost in tandem with the day you should be able to get a code from your local GameStop, which just so happens to be selling the Mega Evolution packs for your special shiny, which are some of the coolest shinies ever made. It's shiny Koraidon and shiny Miraidon. And the issue that has turned into is not only that, but hold on. Let me see if Pokemon posted that. There was another thing that I think they were basically really trying to push sales for this Pokemon TCG aspect, and I want to see if I could find the post. Celebrate the launch of Pokemon TCG Mega Evolution expansion with a pair of promo cards featuring the legendary Pokemon Xerneas and Yveltal, starting September 26th at participating retailers with qualifying purchases. September 26th. That's the day the codes for shiny Koraidon and Miraidon were starting to become available and can be used as distributions for people who own Scarlet and or Violet. So you want to know who's going to the stores not only to get Mega Evolution in so much quantity to probably resell it for double or triple its market price point, and to get these promo cards which probably aren't that good, or who knows, and are going to be selling these for quadruple the price as well? Scalpers. They don't care about Pokemon. They don't care about the cards. They don't care about the artwork. They don't care about the culture. They don't care about the tournaments. They don't care about the fans. They care about the money that people will spend to get their favorite card, or even spend to get like a good card that they want to use for their deck. Like when the whole Moonbreon situation happened, when the Charizard situations came out, it was just so overpowered with scalpers that it made the game so unfun. But also, you're probably asking yourself, Okay, but what does this have to do with the giveaway? The codes that you can go into GameStop, get a card with the code, and then that's it. Well, I'll tell you. At the same time, these scalpers are going in, picking up and buying as much of Mega Evolution as they can, possibly getting these promo cards as well. At most likely, your game retailer that also sells Pokemon cards, they're getting these codes along with it because they don't care. They'll just get a few. Because they're buying so much quantity, they'll probably ask for, like, hey, can I get a few more cards? And that's kind of where things are going hand in hand now. What's even worse about this is the code cards are limited time. After October 15th, which is the day before Legend ZA comes out, the codes are done. This might be the one and only chance until maybe in Pokemon Go, a trainer or a player or anyone could get a shiny Miraidon or Koraidon. But that's not what's been pissing me off lately. That's not where it is. Because you know what? Shinies come and go. Shinies, it happens. Like, it really does just happen where, you know what? Sometimes you're not around. There's not a game store near you to pick up the code. You don't have friends that get an extra code so you can get it. Or even you bought the wrong game, so now you get the opposite Pokemon that you wanted. So that's not what's kind of the biggest deal, because they've done it in the past for Sword and Shield. I mean, the amount of people who bought Sword and got a shiny Zamazenta and were really upset is funny to me. But that's not what I'm upset about. What I'm upset about is this. This is so disgusting to me. This is so... Dude, oh my god, this is so bad. This isn't even a meme anymore. This is just disgusting to me. Look at this. Pokemon Scarlet Violet, Shiny Miraidon, or Shiny Koraidon serial code. Pre-owned. They have to mark it pre-owned because it's a fucking piece of cardboard. $1,000. Are you that fucking dense that you are gonna make someone pay $1,000 for a shiny Pokemon that you don't even care about? You were just there probably buying all the Pokemon card stock just so you could resell it for who knows how much, just to basically take it away from possibly a child. Like, not to be that person, if I saw a kid in front of me and he got the last code, I don't care. You know what? Take it, kid. Enjoy it. Not everyone gets a shiny Pokemon, especially some of the best shiny designed Pokemon. Like, look at this. Like, $40 GameStop. These two are the fucking same price. $30, $67. This person has two. Like, this is just insane that you're spending almost the same price on a new Pokemon game. And this isn't like, just to put it in perspective, this isn't Nintendo. This isn't Pokemon. They aren't making the cards. You have to pay for them. The issue is these people, these scalpers, are charging this amount of money, also with delivery. And you don't know, they could have used the code by now. They really don't, they don't know. They can't kill new unscratched. Like, this is so bad. Oh my god, like this is even worse. New fast trade, new code, new legit. How do you know? How do you know? People can freaking make Pokemon. This just makes me so angry. Oh my god. Like, yes, is there a world where we are on Twitter and I can go back, but like, let me just give some people their flowers because they're doing a great job right now. Like, Nora in the future is currently got some extra codes and is trading out some of the shiny GameStop Miraidon and Koraidon. If like, yes, it's a bring one or two Palmy. like, yes, it's a random trade, it's basically a lottery, but it's still in good heart. It's the fact that she is trying to do something about this, and so many other poke creators are doing the same thing of literally just being like, hey, I can't hey, if you can't get the code, I'm gonna give you an opportunity, most likely better than Pokemon. Oh my god, they're even doing the code cards. Email. No one's buying this. This is this has to be either a meme or this is probably like people actually think this works and it is just a fast money scheme to them. Oh my god. Oh. This is disgusting to me. This is disgusting to me. This dude has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And the issue is, these people don't know anything about it. They don't know how the code works. They just know that, okay, I just have to give you the code, blah, 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 blah. The way it works is if you have Scarlet, you're going to get a shiny Miraidon. If you have Violet, you're going to get a shiny Koraidon. That's how the system is working so far. It gives you the opposite game Pokemon, but it also gives you as a shiny. And if you have a friend, you would just trade them over. This is so disgusting, and I really hope Pokemon, you need to fix this. Like, I don't know if it's before October 15th. I don't know if it's maybe after Legends EA comes out. You need to make these shiny Pokemon just free. I understand it's probably a code thing. That's why you have the Violet book cover and the Scarlet book cover as codes for the game to get those phone covers for your Rotom phone. But you need to fix this. Shiny Koraidon Violet code card GameStop, 2 of them for $60. Bitch, if you didn't take those because you're probably a grown-ass man who doesn't play the games, some kid could have got those. This just makes my blood boil to the point where it's so upsetting. Hey, this is editing Ghastly. It's literally been like 2 days since I recorded my little rant on stream, and something was brought up by some Poke creators, specifically Nora in the Future shared this. There is a request form. I'll post the link in the description below, but this link is basically a request, a support request to Pokemon, basically just airing a grievance and issue with the overall system. So what you're going to do is you're going to click this link, you'll put in your email, your first and last name. Overall, keep the subject a bit positive. I just wrote Shiny Koraidon Miraidon distribution event issues. You're going to want to select what kind of video game question do you have, character distribution event, and then they do have what kind of distribution questions. I put problem obtaining code. It's just, that's the biggest thing right now is people are having an issue obtaining the code. There's also code redemption issue, where to obtain. This is just the most easiest one. And then you can put your description here. And honestly, I've been seeing a lot of posts about this and promoting it. Make sure you keep it positive. Make sure you make it that you want the game to do something. Make sure you want them to realize that this is just like, I really was hoping for this and now I'm disappointed. Stuff like that. If you just say you're doing a bad job, they're not going to really read it, and it's just going to harm the community even more, because that's all we're trying to do is stop the harm to this community. So make sure you keep it a little bit positive. You can also attach an image if you would like. I personally attached a screenshot of people on eBay selling the code cards for amounts of money. So ultimately, it's up to you. That is all. Back to the rant. And just seeing all of these prices is making me 6 bids. Oh my god, people are so stupid. It's probably a kid or like someone who's like, well, I have to give into this. Might as well. Like, this is so bad. 9 bids. And 4 bids, and I'm betting you people are bidding on these things because they don't know how else to get the Pokemon. They don't know how else they can do it. Or you know what? These are probably also scalpers buying the card from someone else and hoping to sell it for quadruple the price or double the price. They don't care about the game. They don't care about having the Pokemon that you can like do challenges with, that you can have fun with friends. You could maybe like transfer it into your future games. You can maybe trade it to your friends or your friends' kids when they're getting into Pokemon. They don't care, and it just pisses me off. The fact this goes on for 4 pages, this specific title, and we know exactly what's gonna be here is just so disgusting. There aren't a lot of game stores open to people, especially in either small towns who thrive and rely on Nintendo Online, which is another paywall for certain events and games and content that people are just not understanding. This is so upsetting and it needs to be stopped. This one at the top is so stupid. Like, this is disgusting. Why? Like, it's getting to a point where I hope eBay or some, but none of these clients are going to do it because it's obviously going to make them money. There's shipping, there's reliance, there's reselling. It's business. Do something. I hate to say it like this. They're stealing candy from babies. They're stealing Pokemon from little kids that want to probably fully enjoy the game. Because guess what? Pokemon is still a kid's game. I hate to say it like that as a person in their 20s. It's still a kid's game. The people who just love Pokemon, we love Pokemon for what it is. We see its faults, we call them out, we hope they get better. If they don't, we'll still go to the ones that are better, or we'll make it ourselves. And that's kind of what it's become. This is disgusting, and Pokemon needs to either address it or do something about it. Hopefully, it's the latter, because Pokemon needs to... Like, TCG did address the whole scalping situation of evolving skies, prismatic evolutions, but this needs to be, somewhat addressed. But it's the fact that people are now starting to sell them on eBay, which is so cringe. Like, also, look at these pictures they're taking them on. This is so cringy. This person just took a picture on their kitchen counter. You don't care? Like, oh my god, these scalpers need to be stopped, and this needs to be the sign. Because, like, again, at the end of the day, they're basically stealing from kids. Like, if any of y'all have seen like those videos of kids going to the Pokemon vending machines hoping they get like a pack, not like a tin, not like a big thing or a elite trainer box, a singular pack of Pokemon cards, and they can't. I will say the fact that there are certain locations that are requiring you to buy something for the card is just as equally disgusting. Like, it's just the fact of like, I understand they need to make a sale, but at the same time, it's like, at most, your stuff least priced is probably going to be like $10. I'm not paying $10 to get a Pokemon. I'm not. Like, it's one thing if you're basically paying for gas that makes you drive to a game store to get the card. It's just so stupid at what Pokemon has become. It's just, oh my god, like, these people, this person didn't, $1? This card ain't worth shit. Like, you could just see online, like, there are Poke creators who are trying to give away the shinies that they can get. This person, Trippy Trainer, I'm not a big fan of Scarlet Violet, so let's do it. See, like, at least this person is giving it away to someone instead of, like, trying to resell it. They probably got lucky and just got one. Like, that's kind of how it's starting to turn out. Okay, this is a bit weird. I don't trust that. But here, also stop doing code card distributions. No one except scalpers got any of the... Yes! Because the code scalpers not the code scalpers, the scalpers who just buy bulk of Pokemon cards were at game stores when Mega Evolutions came out. Like, I can tell you right now, what? Like, everyone's talking about this. Taylor, Nora, at least Nora's doing an actual giveaway. Like, Attica, I'm so sad about the shiny Koraidon and Miraidon event. I was planning to do my best to make sure people who weren't near GameStop could still get their shinies. Yup. Since there have always been extra codes. Yeah, like, why didn't they do this in Pokemon Home or something? They did it for other Pokemon. Super Potion, don't forget. Dude, it's so bad. Like, this is just, hold on, I'm actually gonna do this. I bet you Pokemon Mega Evolution stuff has already gone on here. Yup. Yup. There's already people selling the Mega Evolution booster boxes. People are selling the Mega Gardevoir ETBs. It's already starting. And this came out the same time that you were able to get the... This is so... If I'm at a loss for words, it's just like actual anger coming out, and I don't want to get angry. People are starting to give away the illustration rares that they get pulled. Like, this is just... It's so bad. Why? Why do this? See, again, this is already double price. 6 booster packs, that's like $30. A booster pack is like $5 to $6. This is already almost double price. 32 people want this. This one's trending. 10 have already sold. Shut the fuck up. It's one thing if it just affects the TCG. You know what? If you've never been into the TCG, you can skip out on it. It's fine, whatever. Let the scalpers sit in their dead stock. It's the fact that now it's affecting the VGC. It's affecting people who play the actual games. Same people will cry that they have to spend less than $2 a month on Nintendo Switch alone. Okay, it's not $2 a month, buddy. It's not $2 a month. I can verify that. It's not $2 a month. Oh my god! This person has the fucking Mega Evolution ETBs behind the code. Just out your... Oh my god, just out yourself as a fucking scalper. My local GameStop is saying to get the codes are only available with a minimum of $25 and one per person. That's a lie. Like, this is all over fucking not receipts. This is all just over fucking Pokemon, dude. That's what's worse about it. Like, it's all just over Pokemon. It's over a stupid card. Look at it. I can tell you right now, all those guys in hoods and big sweatshirts that are like hiding their faces, those are scalpers. Those are people who don't want to be seen because they don't want people to record them. Those are scalpers waiting to get a Mega Evolution booster box, buy it, and take 10 code cards on the way out. This is just so bad. Honestly, if you can get an extra, I would say just like, if you get it, okay, if you're in my community, if you get an extra code card and are able to redeem it and get a shiny, give it to some kid. Give it to a kid who wasn't able to get it. Because I would rather, like, a new Pokemon fan be able to get this rare shiny that is one of the best legendary shinies ever made than me. Because honestly, I'm just going to be putting it on a shelf and that's it. I would rather it go to a child that really loves the Pokemon, really cares about it, wants to put it on every team going forward. Because again, to me, they're probably going to add these shinies at one point or another in Pokemon Go. They did it with Zacian and Zamazenta. They do it with all the legendaries. So it's only a matter of time before we can get these shinies again. It's the fact that this is what the world has come to in terms of Pokemon. and it's just not fun. But like it's the fact that this you do you want to know what this does? This hurts the publicity for Legends ZA as well by so much. It hurts it so freaking much. Also, wait, what's this? Why are we doing physical codes for Shiny Koraidon Miraidon instead of giving them out as rewards for playing in an online competition? I think they just didn't want to do that. But I do think tying the shiny box legendaries to this terrestrial crescendo, which is most likely the final online competition in the Pokemon VGC for Scarlet Violet, would have been a lot better. I don't get what their marketing is. You'll exactly like, oh my god, this is just so bad. But yeah, that's kind of my rant for now. It does just really irk me that like this is the world we're living in, where people are just like okay with it instead of like I don't know what you could possibly like in a perfect world. In a perfect world, I'd say we can like give the code to like top creators on like Pokemon and Nintendo's like actual list, because they do have a list of creators. Heck, they just flew out a bunch of creators to France to play an hour gameplay of Legends EA. Like, give the code to them, and then they can give away shinies during streams or whatever. And then, you know what? Say you're gonna redo the event maybe a month later again, like intervals of the event, similar to what you just did for the Ruins of Treasure. Like, it's just bad. And it's leaving such a bad taste in my mouth. Like, it's so stupid, dude.